Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today is my weekly whip and chat, and if you are not familiar with what a whip and chat is, that is a work in progress. I am going to be working on Dragon Seasons by Emma Casey, and this is from Enabler's Outpost. So grab something that you would like to work on or treat this as a podcast, and let's get started. Okay, you guys, I am so excited. I have 5 rows left on this, and I'm getting closer. I have finally finished the fall section. The fall has taken me a very long time to do, and I'm not sure why. So far, it is my favorite, I think, because of all the colors, but it has taken a really long time to finish it. I feel like it's taken me longer than any of the others have. And yeah, that's okay. I'm just enjoying it, but I am ready to get this finished. It is time that this be added to my completions, and I am ready to work on something else. But before we get started, let me know how you guys are. How was your weekend? Did you have anything fun going on, or just you had to clean, or do you know all that non-fun things? And let me know what you guys are working on. I am really hoping that our move goes rather smoothly. I don't see why it wouldn't, because we've just done this like 6 months ago. We have unboxed quite a bit here in our rental, and but we still have a lot that we didn't unbox. We have a lot that we have in storage, so that is going to help as well. The largest area that I have to tackle of boxing is my craft room, and I really unboxed more than what I probably should have. I know I did, but I didn't know what all that I needed for card making. We thought we were going to be here at least a year. We didn't think we were going to find a house that we were all going to like, and we just happened to have found it. And so we decided, there's no point in staying here. We really like this house. We may not find another one that we like as much. And so we are moving on Saturday. We're just moving boxes and things. We're not moving our furniture and us until April. So we still have time, but we're trying to get boxes that my husband and I can handle, and small things, without getting movers to do it. It just makes it easier to do it ourselves. And also the fact that, they charge by the hour. And so if it's something that we can do, we hate to pay somebody else to do something like that. And that's part of why we are just doing a lot of it on our own. This canvas has gotten extremely heavy because, it's almost 8 feet. It's like 7 3/4 or something like that. It's huge. It's really long. And I feel like where I'm working now, which is the last season, I feel like that the canvas is feeling a little thinner, and I don't know if that's just me thinking that or if it actually is. I've kept the portion that I'm not working on, I do keep it rolled up, and so when I unrolled it, it just felt kind of funny, but it may be the fact that the other part of this canvas has gotten so heavy that maybe it's just me. So far, so good on this, but it's going to be really heavy. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with it whenever I'm done. I had a place here that I thought I would put it above my Kallax, which is basically a cubby system from IKEA. And it would fit really well up there, but now that we're moving, I don't know how that's, if I'm gonna have all of my Kallax system, I'm gonna have it all together. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do my room yet. So I'll just have to wait and see. And it may be too heavy for me to just put it up without having to have some kind of a frame with it. And if that's the case, my husband can make a frame to go around it. That would be doable. But it just depends. I don't know. It's going to be a while before I decide what I'm going to put on the walls and, where, because I want to get everything else done. That's usually the last thing that I do whenever we move. So more than likely, it will just sit for a little while. And I am okay with that. I just want to get it finished, and then I'll just be happy to get it finished. Make sure you guys can see where I am. Yeah. I'm trying not to move my canvas. I have it held down with some of my containers. I have it's in one container, but it's like I think a 120 bottle case or something like that. It has like 2 sections, and it is from Art Dot. So I have to keep at least one set of the containers, one section of them on the canvas, or it tends to slide off my table. It kind of feels more like vinyl on this end. I know it's not. I haven't had a problem with the other sections of this. And Enablers Outpost has a really good quality, so I'm not worried about it. It just feels different. But I've never done a canvas this large, so I can just imagine it's being really weighted down by all of these drills. I am going to see on the website if it states how many drills are on this canvas. I want to put that in my logbook. I think that would be really cool. And I know there's an estimate that you can calculate it. I've got that written down, so I can look it up if I don't see it on there. But I really want to put that. That would be really good to put as extra comments in my logbook, because this is definitely the largest canvas I've done. But spoiler, I have another canvas that is coming, and it is bigger than this one. I've been told by the artist who did this, who did the rendering and also has the store where I purchased it from, that said how many drills was in there. I've got that written down. And she does say that it is quite a bit of color blocking. So we'll see. I'm like, I'm up for a challenge. And I was telling my husband, he's like, oh no, here we go again, another challenge. And I'm like, yeah. And so he's going to lose this challenge. And for those of you that are new, welcome. I'm glad that you found me. I hope that you stay a while with us. And my husband saw this canvas. I showed it to him last year, and I'm like, this thing is huge. And he said, yeah, you would never get that finished. And I'm like, really now? And so we started talking. One thing led to another. I ended up getting this canvas that I wasn't planning on buying because I thought, it's really cute, but I bet it is a lot of work. And then when he started in saying I wouldn't be able to finish that canvas and he didn't know a lot of people that would and blah, 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 I'm like, okay, you're on. So we have a challenge going on that I will not finish this before May the 1st. And I could have already finished this. It's been so much fun to do, but I did put it up November and December so I could concentrate on Christmas, and then got back to it, and I've just been doing a little here and a little there, but now I'm really stepping it up and wanting to get this finished. So he kind of has figured out that I'm going to get this finished and he's going to lose said bet. And because of that, now he's like, well, what about this other one? So he did pay for half of this other canvas that's coming in. Should be here supposedly tomorrow. And that was my birthday, my early birthday gift from him. He paid for half, I paid for half, which he's never done that before. So that was really cool. He's never bought me a diamond painting. And he has never really got, I mean, I shouldn't say never. We don't usually give each other birthday presents, but he wanted to for this year. It's a special birthday, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know which. I'm not sure yet, but it's one of the big ones. And he said, you need something special for your birthday. And I said, I really would like to have this diamond painting, but it's really expensive. Or I said, I didn't really say expensive. I said, it's more expensive than what I want to pay for a diamond painting. I said, but it's really pretty and it's big. It should be worth it. And so he paid for half. I paid for half. And now I've got to find time to do this. This doesn't look, I think I'm trying to stick something in there that shouldn't be. Okay. And that one is 100 colors. This one's 100 colors. And so I'm thinking 100's not bad, 100 colors. My Josephine wall that I'm going to be working on is 200. So I'm already seeing how this year is progressing so far. This is really sticky here. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Let's see. I can already see how this year is going because everything is going to be large canvases so far. I'm not sure about my goal. I may have to end up changing my goal, but it's still early in the year. I'm going to keep my goal the way that it is, and we'll see. I may end up changing it towards the summer. When we hit like the 6-month point, I might. I'm not sure yet. And I may just keep it because, you know, a goal is a goal. But I am just enjoying the process, enjoying what I want to work on. And I was shopping my stash last night, and it's actually fun shopping my stash. I haven't done that in a long time. Just went in, started looking at what I had, and trying to decide what I want to work on next. And I have so many, I don't even know. I may do a wheel picker, but my luck, it will pick something huge. And it's probably going to pick something like Christmas that I don't think I'd want to work on right now. Although I am still working on White Christmas. So we will see what my next one's going to be. Since I already have my Making Memories Bear, it's already kitted up. I will probably do that one after I get this one, and then after I get one of my converted cross-stitch ones done that I'm not showing yet until I'm done with it. And once that's done, then I may either decide, yeah, I want to do the Making Memories Bear, or I want to hang on to that one for a little bit longer. I was going to do that one for the Reagan Kubitschek event that I am helping to moderate, and Crafting with Shay and Ditsy's Diamond Den are the two that's hosting it. And I thought, I'm going to be really good, very unusual for me, that I'm not going to start that one until I finish Garden Girl. And now I finished Garden Girl, and I thought, I don't know if I want to start something already. I'm not really sure if I want to start another one. So I decided, even though I'm moderating, helping to moderate, I don't have to work on the canvas right now if I don't want to. If I was hosting, that would be a different story, but me just moderating, I thought, I can put this up for a little while. So we'll see. This past week was very, very busy. We were really busy at work. I also had a dental procedure done on Wednesday. Okay, I'm back. I just had my blind open. I saw someone pull up in our driveway and didn't recognize the car, and it was someone just dropping something off. So even Molly didn't bark, but they didn't ring the doorbell, thank goodness. As long as they don't ring the doorbell, they can come up to the door all day long. But if they ring the doorbell, then Molly goes ballistic, and then it's really hard to get her to calm down. But thankfully, they did not ring the doorbell, so all is good. But I did have the procedure done at the dentist, and I have very sensitive teeth. And so they did go ahead, ended up numbing me. I had to get like 5 shots. That takes me a while to be able to get numbed up. And I got home and they gave me an 800 milligram ibuprofen while I was in their office. They are less than 5 minutes from us. By the time I got home, I'm like, I've got to lay down. I just have to lay down for a little bit. And so I tried to, and it was only like 9:30, 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning. I ended up taking off work that day. I just told my boss that I really didn't feel up to being online. She said that was not a problem. I have so many days for sick times. I never use it. Let's see what else I need here. I never use my sick time. I have like 300 and something hours of sick time, and it will accumulate until they go in and they start clearing it out. And I think that once you hit like 365, then they start clearing out an hour a month or something. So I still have plenty of days, and I don't ever call in sick. I'm like, it's kind of silly. If I'm working if I'm working from home, it's kind of silly to call in sick because I'm at home. I can stretch out and work with my job as long as I'm not doing a class. And then if I do have to go in, I haven't had to call in or call out. I just don't like doing that. I don't want someone else to try to go in, take over my class. Sometimes they will tell us that they're going to have somebody do it. Other times they'll just say, it's fine unless you think you need someone to go in as a substitute. And I don't like having someone go into my class. They don't like going in there either. It's hard trying to do that at the college level. So I was fine by Wednesday night. I was able to eat dinner, no problem. But I just felt kind of ick when I came back. I think it's because of ibuprofen. And usually ibuprofen doesn't bother me, but for some reason, it made me kind of woozy. So I just kind of laid around on Wednesday. And then Wednesday was Ash Wednesday, so I did go and get my ashes. My husband has never done that before. He's like, well, I don't understand this. And so I was explaining to him I said, our church doesn't do it, but the Catholic and Episcopal Church around here does. And I went to Episcopal Church for years when I was married to my ex-husband. We ended up converting to Episcopalian, and I said, I really would like to go. And it's the only thing I ever do still with the Episcopal Church is I do like to get my ashes. I just find that to be just a very sombering, a very special service. So I did do that on Wednesday, skipped my card group and went and got my ashes. And I ended up coming back home and I actually went to bed early Wednesday night, got up, I had to go and teach on Thursday, and I felt fine on Thursday, so thank goodness. And it just went by really fast last week. I mean, that was pretty much all that I did. I didn't even really pack at all during the week last week. But man, this past weekend, I hit it hard and heavy. I get off work at noon on Fridays, and as soon as I got off work and got home, got something to eat, I started packing, and it was all in my craft room. I have just too much stuff, and I hate to get rid of a lot of my card stuff because I'm afraid that if I do, I'm going to need it or want it, but I have plenty. I don't make cards as much as I used to, and that's really, a lot of it's because of diamond painting, and then others is that I got kind of burnt out on making cards because I was making so many for our church. It was like a constant thing. Every time I went into my craft room, I was making cards. And I think I just burnt myself out, and that's been a couple of years. And I'm still making cards, but at a much slower pace than what I was doing. And so I guess it's like anything, like even diamond painting, I have hit a lull a couple of times, and I do have a video stating, what you can do if you feel like you're in a rut, or if you feel like that you're getting burnt out on diamond painting. And I'll put that at the top of the eye as well. That can happen to anybody at any time. And it just kind of hit me, and I thought, well, I love diamond painting, but every time I'd sit down, I'd find something else I needed to do, and I thought, nope, something's going on here. That's not good. And so now once I got organized, I felt better too. My room was in a mess. That didn't help matters. I would go in my craft room, and it would be in a horrible mess. Well, I didn't want to have to deal with my craft room and being in a mess and looking at it, and that didn't make me feel better either. So once I cleaned my craft room up, then I started feeling better. And the same thing with cards. I think I ended up getting overwhelmed with everything that I had with my card making supplies. So once I did go ahead and I gave quite a bit of some of my card supplies away that I haven't used in years, I did feel better when I would go to make my cards. I didn't have as many choices. It's like, okay, this is what you have. This is what you're going to have to work with. And that's what I did. And I kind of did that with diamond painting too, because once we moved, I realized I have got way too many diamond paintings. And I started looking through my stash, and I thought, some of this, I don't know when I'll do it, when I even want to do it. It's not my taste anymore. And so I did a huge destash, and I'm pretty much happy with the diamond paintings that I have now. But it's still over 200. And I need to get those organized whenever we move. Another reason why I'm trying to go for a low buy. I don't want to say a no buy. If I see a no buy, then that will make me want to buy because I can't. or because I say that I can't. That will make me just go nuts, that I will absolutely want to buy something because I'm on a no buy. I'll see all kinds of things that I like. I've done it before. So if I go with a low buy, then I feel like, okay, I'm giving myself grace. If I want to buy something, if I really, really want it, then I can. And I hadn't really wanted to, so I guess that's all a mindset. Yeah, I play mind games with myself. I don't know if you guys do that, or maybe that's just me, but I do tend to play mind games with my own mind. The section that I'm working on, it is in between seasons. So it is 1 to 2 rows. I think it's just 1. And then it will just have a break. So it will be a clear division between the fall and the winter. And then winter's the last one that's on here. So that was kind of interesting. But we'll see. We will see what happens. If I have time to diamond paint some more, I'm probably going to not diamond paint as much as I have been, because when I was packing over the weekend, I would say, okay, I've packed a lot, I'm tired, I'm getting sore, I'm just going to sit down and rest for a few minutes. My sitting down and resting was I would complete a section of this diamond painting, and the section was pretty big. So I would spend about an hour with my diamond painting, and then from there I would start boxing again. But I'm almost done boxing, and I got quite a bit of diamond painting done, so that was kind of my treat. That was my reward for getting X amount of boxes, or for spending X amount of time boxing and labeling and all that good stuff, and then I could spend some time diamond painting. So I think I will do that again this weekend. I should be done with my craft room. I'm taking Friday off for the closing, and we don't close until later in the afternoon, so I'm going to get up. I can finish getting my craft room boxed up. I don't even know if my husband's planning on taking my crafts for this first weekend or not. I do have more of these, so I'm just going to put some more in here. As far as diamond painting goes, of what's coming up, I do have my completion posting that I'm going to be sharing with you guys on Garden Girl. I've been honestly going back and forth if I was going to or not, because it is from Art and Soul, and Art and Soul is closed. So I didn't know if I should just go ahead and just not show that on my channel, but you guys have seen me work on that since January, and just in case that if they were able to reopen, or if you're able to find another kit in a de-stash of theirs, then you might be interested in it. So I am going to go ahead and I will show that one on my channel, and then also be on the lookout for my unboxing on my Josephine wall. I've got to get started on that one because the event will be here before I know it, and I want to be kitted out before the event. I don't want to waste time on that. And we will have more information coming out on the event soon. I'm just working on a few things, trying to wrap some things up, making sure that we have everything that we need. And then also I will have a kitting up of my diamond paintings, my minis from Diamond Art Club, and that's also coming up. So I have quite a few that I do have planned for videos. If you like this video, please click on the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed, I would love to have you here. Just simply click on that subscribe button. It is free, and you know there's not very many things now that's free, so that's at least one thing that you can say you got for free today. And until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.